2020 NBA redraft, one of the worst drafts in recent memory. You know what, Drew? I'll let you start it off with the first overall pick, and we all know who that should be.
Wow, you're actually overly generous. I'm surprised that you would give me that honor, given the fact that we know who number one's going to be. It's going to be the guy who was selected number one in the original draft, Anthony Edwards.
Yes, sir.
Do Golden State justice. Oh, am I going to do Golden State justice?
Let's let Riv do the second overall pick.
What do you got?
Riv, you have the second overall pick for the Warriors. Is it Tyrese or is it LaMelo?
You know,
I'll tell you what, a lot could be told off this answer. I'm just going to say
bringing up Tyrese is interesting because what LaMelo and Tyrese can both bring to this team in the transition as shooters is tough. I think Tyrese is a little bit better off ball, but I do like LaMelo's size because for a team that lacks size, LaMelo 6'8" can come in, do some things. I would go with LaMelo.
And he's got the ratchet. Mm-hmm.
They both do. So that's why I need, but I would go LaMelo with this pick. I like 6'8", big guard, can come in. And I think he'll be, I think his peak is higher than Tyrese, and I think Golden State can be the one to unlock it. So I'd go Tyrese here.
With the third overall pick, this is easy for the Charlotte Hornets.
James Wiseman.
Going with Tyrese Halliburton.
I'm sorry.
I'm going with Tyrese Halliburton, basically filling in that LaMelo role for them.
Do us justice, please.
What we got? We got Chicago here. There's definitely a drop off after the top three,
screaming.
And then there's like another group of players, like probably like 2 or 3. But I would take Tyrese Max here at 4.
Okay,
we're here.
I would take
that
Tyrese.
fucking pick.
All right, I'll tell you what. For 5
Tyrese.
for Cleveland, they need a wing. It's going to be Jaden McDaniels.
At the time, though, they didn't have Mitchell. Does that change your mind at all?
I would have took Devin Vassell.
Vassell definitely was number 2 on my list, but I think with Jaden,
cool
you
too.
get all-NBA defense. He still can knock down a
Not
shot.
a bad pick.
I love Jaden here.
I like that a lot.
He adds for the perfect fit of the defensive scheme or the defensive presence that Cleveland has. Vassell was number 2 on my thought process.
And this pick is tough because they just picked DeAndre Hunter. Cameron Reddish probably just got traded at this point. Clint's there. So I'm going to go Devin Vassell here, regardless.
You're not going to stay on Yeka.
No, I'm going to go Devin Vassell. At this point, I'm thinking, I mean, me personally.
Hell no, Onyeka's not here.
No, I would have traded
What
Clint.
other big is there?
They had Clint. Wait, so you're going with Vassell over Desmond Bane?
Oh,
Bane was the 30th pick.
I'm sorry. We're
Traded
going
him.
Bane. Thank you. I forgot he was in his draft. So Desmond Bane here. Oh, no. Wait. Stop.
It's between Bane and Vassell.
Trey and Bane?
That's deadly.
It is, but it's small. Trey and Vassell and Hunter.
But the thing is, they run Ja. Well, Ja obviously is taller than,
he compliments.
and he's super athletic. He can jump out the gym.
I'll go Trey and Bane though. That shooting.
Yeah,
is
definitely.
nuts.
Onyeka makes no sense.
I wasn't going Onyeka at all.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go Trey and Bane. I'll go Trey and Bane for sure.
With the 7th overall pick,
Yeah, Bane was right in my face.
the Pistons selected a point guard. In the original draft, they selected Killian Hayes.
He's also not getting drafted if we did it again.
I am going to go with a point guard, but I'm going to go with the Knicks point guard, Emmanuel Quickley, at the 7th overall pick. Give them a franchise guy. Emmanuel Quickley is quietly one of the best defenders at the guard position. He was 6th man of the year runner-up.
Franchise guy.
I think he can definitely average 20 points per game and
So
6,
wait,
7
Vassell's
assists.
still on the board? Or
Vassell is still on the board.
That was next. You think Quickly's a franchise guy?
I think if he was drafted by the Pistons, he'll be one of those guys.
Okay, they'll be the first. They'll have the first pick again.
No, they will not.
Yes, they
You're sleeping on Quickly.
Quickly's a good player.
Quickly, if he gets his situation, he's going to thrive.
Franchise guy was a little nuts.
He's a building block.
All right,
He's a
here.
building
I
block.
respect that.
Building block,
we're
we're
getting
here.
there. Yeah,
Hey,
franchise
best
guy
6
was
man,
crazy.
one of the best 6 men in the league right now.
Sure.
Probably the best.
This was between Quickly and Devin Vassell. I understand Vassell is a wing, so you might favor him, but for the
I don't even
Pistons,
remember who they had.
the
They needed a
Pistons
guard, I think.
legitimately had nothing. They needed a guard. I'm going with Emmanuel Quickley here.
So with the 8th pick, the Knicks took Obi Toppin in this class. We
He's
will
also
not be
going to the
taking
second
Obi.
round.
We will be taking Devin Vassell.
Okay, it's a good pick.
I like that.
That was always the pick, man.
That was always the pick. No, the pick was supposed to be Tyrese Halliburton.
Was always
It
the
was.
That's the shit that's tragic. All right, so number 9 with Washington, they originally selected Denny Advia. He actually did just get an extension.
Pick. He might still get picked.
He might get picked, honestly. It's between him, Sadiq Bey, Cole Anthony, maybe not so much now. I think I'm going to go with Denny Advia, honestly. He's the best defender available right now at this position. Obviously, Washington likes what he can offer. He's a excellent defender, one of the better perimeter defenders. Underrated, in terms of moving the ball around. I'm going to stay with Denny Advia.
So I got Phoenix, and after 2021, I believe they're in the playoffs. They are officially a top team. Jalen Smith is not the pick. I could have went Josh Green here, but I know Bridges is there. I know Cam Johnson is there.
Correct.
So I'm gonna go with Sadiq Bey.
Yep.
Bring a guy off the bench. I was thinking Isaiah Stewart, but I like the spacing Sadiq Bey brings you. So I'm gonna go for the shooting. You could bring him off the bench. He can play the small ball 4 if you want him to play. I'll go Sadiq Bey here.
For the 11th overall pick, the Spurs in the original draft selected Devin Vassell. At the time, I kind of felt like they needed a big man. So I'm going to go with Onyeka here. I think Onyeka with the 11th overall pick, this is where he gets slotted. If I was the Suns, I would have thought about Onyeka too.
Thinking about it.
As the backup big. That's why they drafted Jalen Smith. So I'm going Onyeka with the 11th pick.
I don't want to keep putting Onyeka in as a backup, man. I need him as a starter.
He needs a
man.
shine.
So who do I got? We got
12th
Kings?
pick, the Kings.
Kings in real life took Tyrese Halliburton. Phenomenal
You're
selection.
sitting right in your face.
Who do we have left on the board? So
Josh Green,
Obi Toppin, Patrick
Toppin,
Williams.
Josh Green is on my short list.
Too loud,
man.
That's a question.
Sadiq Bey, you did
I
Sadiq
picked
Sadiq Bey
Sadiq
did
did get
get
taken.
Trey Jones is there if you want to go point guard again.
Cole Anthony.
Nick Richards.
Cole
Precious.
Anthony.
Isaiah Joe is on this
I
draft.
know Isaiah Joe, another sniper.
Sniper boy. Don't sleep.
Good.
I mean, either way, you're probably going with the shooter here. I'm probably between Cole Anthony's interesting too. So
You
we're
said
in,
shooter.
in this world, we're assuming that they didn't have Tyrese Halliburton, right?
No,
But they had De'Aaron Fox.
They did
Fox
have
is
Fox.
still
So
there.
people always thought the pick
So you
for
do not
Tyrese
get
was
Sabonis.
redundant.
You do not
True.
get Sabonis, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah, no Sabonis.
You're fucked here, actually.
There's no like obvious picks.
Denny Advia.
He got picked
He
I
did
took
get
him.
picked. He got picked.
Where'd
I,
you take?
by the
I
Wizards.
kept him at Washington.
I think I would go with Josh Green here.
Oh, you did?
I would go with Josh Green here, 12 for the Kings.
Why didn't you pick Josh Green first? For Washington.
Denny Advia is an amazing defender.
He is. Okay.
So we didn't think about Obi at the 12th pick with the Kings.
Obi's not a lottery pick in this one, but
That 2-man game between Fox and Obi.
nobody's moved.
I'll go with Josh Green.
Gonna
Please
pass.
respect Obi.
So you took Josh Green.
Josh Green just shot 40%.
Yeah, you're a bastard.
We're all passing.
Josh Green is good.
All right, for the Pelicans, originally they selected Kira Lewis Jr. I'm between Trey Jones. I'm between Cole Anthony. And I'm going to lean Cole Anthony, who was amazing opening night against Houston. Last season, didn't improve in terms of efficiency. This year, it's looking as if off the bench, which is going to be his prime, where he's going to be able to do a lot of his damage, can be efficient in that role. I think Cole Anthony would be a great pick for the Pelicans.
All right, it's your time, Riv. Your guy's still on the board.
14th pick, the Magic.
Who the hell is my guy?
Patrick Williams.
No, 14th
Celtics.
pick is
Celtics
the
at
Celtics.
14.
Actually, I'm thinking.
It was?
Yeah.
I thought the Magic had that.
No,
'cause
Celtics is four. They had picked Aaron Nesmith.
Yeah, Neesmith.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think. What was your team like that year?
2020. So was that Kemba's year? So was that Kemba, Evan Fournier, of course Tatum, Brown.
You had Horford, Smart.
Yeah.
I'll go Patrick Williams here. Okay, yeah, I'll go Patrick Williams here. Good role player, can shoot the ball, can defend. Gonna come in and do a little bit of what you expect Jordan Walsh to do. So yeah, I'll go Patrick Will here. Ain't shit left to really pick from.
Yeah.
It's either him or Isaiah Stewart.
So so the snubs. Isaiah Joe gets
This
snubbed.
is such a nasty.
Isaiah
ass
Stewart, Aaron Neesmith, Xavier
Trey
Tillman's in
Jones
this
gets
class.
snubbed.
Yeah, Trey
Obi
Jones.
Toppin.
snub. They're probably next up.
Let
You
me
know
ask
who's
you.
a quiet snub, low key?
Peyton
Nick
Pritchard.
Richards.
Okay.
Riv, let me ask you. Cole Anthony or Pat Will?
It depends.
I only say that because I'm trying to think back to their team at 2020.
In 2020, they selected
They took
Payne
Kira.
Pritchard in the
That was
draft, too.
Leonardo Almaro.
He got traded though.
No,
Payne Pritchard?
Boston.
Payne Pritchard was Boston.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. So, like, in this draft, what they needed was, given that they took Neesmith and Pritchard, they needed, like, a shooter
And
and a
Bane.
guard.
Fuck.
Who are we? I'm talking about. We're talking about the Pelicans.
Oh, the Pelicans. Who did they originally take?
The Pelicans took
Kira.
Kira.
Kira,
yeah.
yes.
They needed a guard.
So that's why I went Cole.
That's fair.
But I think Pat Will at the time. I'm trying to think. Herb Jones was 2021.
No, he
yes.
was. Yeah.
Herb Jones got drafted
2021.
after. Yes.
You
Got
sure that
it.
was 2021?
Yes.
Okay.
That was a Josh Giddey
Because
draft.
the last two they went
Sengun.
Herb Jones, which
Then
of
Trey
course
Murphy.
second round, and then Trey Murphy in the first.
Yeah.
So that's why in hindsight, I guess maybe Pat Will would have been there, but again, injuries.
No,
They took a guard. But I'm wondering. I wanted your opinion.
I'll be honest. CJ, Herb, Trey.
All came after 2020.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
They needed a guard at the time.
They did.
Yeah.
Crying.
Because their guard was Devontae Graham, and they just lost Lonzo Ball, I believe.
That's hard.